Abusua se de esi paint a ye di painti dan. Amanfo se paint ye di painti dan wo mo na ese so mo di free United States of America ha na de ba Ghana. No knowing say chemicals birim lead no ma e wo paint no mo no e ya ade a ebe ha nipa da sani nti abusua nya abotre na memo video na wo ankasa ti.
The first thing I saw that I found very intriguing was the fact that you call this American paint. And I've watched the documentary 3 times since it was sent to me. And I've heard my colleague who's on the line say that they go to America, they bring these things, and sometimes they expire. I want to put on record that if you check international regulations, lead in paint was banned in America in 1998.
19 what?
So to start with, the paints cannot be coming from America.
Doc, 19 what?
In the United States,
what dates did you
give? 78.
1978, right.
It was banned, yes. And the only exemption to the ban is when it's used in aviation or in military sites. And obviously you can understand why, because of the toxicity. So no paint in the United States of America would have lead in it. Absolutely, 0 parts per million. It's banned. Yes, we would always say that even when there's a total ban, you can find them in what we call trace amounts because heavy metals are very difficult to clear up, but you wouldn't find them. If you come to the UK, it's banned as well. It is totally banned. The only place you can use it is when you are doing the reinstatement of enlisted buildings. So, for example, a building was built in the 17th century, and to keep the historical architecture so that people can learn from it, then you can use paints that have lead, because then lead was actively used. It's banned in Canada. It's banned in the European Union, except for limited use. So the first thing that comes to mind is the paints are not coming from the United States of America. And I'm building a case. The second thing is, if that is correct, because it's banned in the United States, then what I want to know is what's on the consignment notes and the bills of lading that arrive at Tema. Because we are not in doubt that these products are coming through our legal ports of entry. They are not being smuggled across our land borders. So what is on the consignment note? What's the country of origin of these paints? Because that is important. If the people who are bringing this in are saying they are bringing it from the United States, when in actual fact they are not from the United States, that's deceit. That's actually criminal in itself. And that then gives you the first impression that these people are up to no good. They know the dangers. And that's why I'm building this point, because sometimes you assume that the person bringing it in doesn't know the dangers associated with the products they are bringing in. That they are bringing a product and concealing the origin of the product tells you that the person is clear in his mind and knows the dangers associated with the product they are bringing in. The first thing I saw that I found very intriguing was the fact that you call this American paint. And I've watched the documentary 3 times since it was sent to me. And I've heard my colleague who's on the line say that they go to America, they bring these things, and sometimes they expire. I want to put on record that if you check international regulations, lead in paint was banned in America in 1998.
Not just Abusia, we say a video, Oma finding out, I said, paint a what do I want me to brochure ba, a binoma 2 paint in the American paint. Ye di painted down home, ewo Ghana, not knowing say lead, this harmful chemicals, will paint in mo. This paint, ya show ni Ghana, amount for the painty or mufie, Abusia, so open say lead at the bonia lead, ma Ghana. And then for nipadia, go and research it. Ube who say this kind of paint, wo mo kana se mu video, very dangerous, harmful for nipadia. Say nipa be exposed to this kind of chemicals, And to winyanti, who go to paint ya the panty down, be very careful. No one go to this kind of paint, nibi. Abusia mi ameka se mi din the sugar drops, me this story about me. Main account on TikTok, my friend is Sugar One TV. I'll be right back. See you soon. Bye bye.